2012 Toyota Sienna. I tried removing the passenger side front axle. Terrible mistake, alright? I don't think I'm gonna be doing another axle for Toyota Sienna. This is the worst design they ever made. Toyota should just look into this and try something different, alright guys? First, I dismantled everything on this side, as you can see. Then that stupid ring right there, you see that little retainer? That wouldn't come out. There's a bolt underneath that has no function at all, right? Only function is you can remove that and stick another bolt in there and try to crack the bearing on that, all right? So I kept on trying and trying and trying. Look what I have down here. I got my 3-inch air cutoff, hammer, air hammer, pry bar. I got mini torch. I got all kinds of crazy stuff down here. I tried everything. I beat the heck out of this. So what I did was I cut the axle right there, and then I put a pry bar in here. I removed the 3 bolts on the bearing hub right here, and the one back here you can put a gear wrench on, one down there also gear wrench, and a deep 14 on the top. And then once you have this spliced open and it's weak, you can put a pry bar here and just twist it open, guys. Should be simple. And I'm gonna pull this out, and then I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna break this off, and I'm gonna hit this with a hammer and pop that thing out of there. It always worked for me like that, always. But this is just stupid of Toyota to doing something like this, all right? Trying to remove this axle, and I've been on this thing for like 5 hours already, and it hasn't come out. Then I ended up cutting this damn thing, and there it is, all right? And the customer never wants to pay, but this guy is paying. I already told them up ahead time. If it gets stuck, it's $90 per hour. So 90 times 5, there's nothing I can do, all right? I already been told them, or I would not have touched this thing, all right? All right, guys, so if you have a Sienna and you're trying to take out the axle, this is how you're gonna do it. This is what you're gonna come across properly. And don't even thinking about not cutting this and sliding out, because there's like a little dovels right there. They're not gonna let this thing move out of there, all right guys? So do this, all right? Do exactly what I did. It should work for you. It works for me, and I've done it many times. All right guys, here it is. I got the axle out. Even after this couple of pieces, you see these little bearings that was over here. All right guys, even after I took out the bracket and everything, and I hammered the crap out of it, you see that? All that hammering right there. I hammered. But eventually I was able to break the race of this bearing, and that loosened it up. Even after the race broke, it did not want it to come out, guys. Even after, like, you see the race is broken right here. Even after the race broke here, should have been easy for it to come out. Even after that, I beat the crap out of this, all right? So there's no way you're gonna get this thing out over there, even if you heat it. All right guys, and there's the other half of it. Only good thing about this axle was, guys, see, inside is hollow from inside. This is 2012 model Toyota Sienna, 2-wheel drive. It's hollow from the center. All right, some of them are solid. I did like in 2002, I think. That was my last post of an axle. I showed how I did it. That one was not hollow, and it was a mess, man. It was hard to get through all the way. And I had a very little space on that one. This one had more space, but I got to it, guys. There it is. All right guys, thank you, and subscribe, you guys. If you need any help, you have any questions, let me know. All right guys, there's the other half of it, which I smacked it off and it came out. The little rollers are there, and there's the other part of the axle, and there's the other half of the axle. This is the front of it. So I got it out, and I changed the passenger side, I'm sorry, the driver's side. So I changed both axles, and I did the shocks on that car.